some Capcom reveals? I'm sorry, I can't hear you. Okay, we gotta build up the hype up in here. Let's hear from the front row. Not bad. Let's see how the back row does. Now, everyone. Oh my gosh, I love this crowd. Y'all are amazing. Hi everybody, my name is Jackie Jing. I'm going to be your panel host, and we have some amazing Capcom games to talk about and some equally amazing Capcom staff here to talk about them. Can we give them a warm welcome, a big round of applause, make some noise! Keep on clapping. There we go. I love the enthusiasm. Y'all are fantastic. Okay, I'm gonna break things down for us a little bit here. We're going to start our panel with Monster Hunter Wild. Series producer Ryozo Tsujimoto will join Joe Bostos from the Monster Hunter community team, going in depth on some cool Monster Hunter Wilds info. Y'all excited? Then we will have Jackie Simmons from the fighting team to talk about Terry Bogard's addition to the Street Fighter VI roster. Plus, some news on Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection arcade classics. From there, Kim Han Huang will give us the inside scoop on Dead Rising Deluxe Remaster. And we will wrap up the panel with an inquiry into the Ace Attorney Investigations collection with Trevor Mitch. Okay, are y'all ready for real? Well, without further ado, I'll hand it over to Joe, who is taking us on an expedition of Monster Hunter Wilds. Joe?
All right, hello everybody, how's it going? Man, there's a lot of you out there. I can't even see to the back of the room. It's pretty crazy. Well, I'm Joe Bustos. I'm one of the community managers on Monster Hunter. We are super excited to have you all here today. I'm joined by a very special guest that I'm sure many of you know, Monster Hunter Wilds producer, Ryozo Tsujimoto. Let's give it up for Ryozo-san. And interpreting for Ryozo-san today is Mana. Let's say hi to Mana. Hi. Yeah, and I told Mana I would embarrass her a little bit. You might have seen her at the Game Awards interpreting for Ryozo-san or at Summer Game Fest, so she does a lot for our team. So, Mana, thank you for being here.
No, thank you for having us.
All right, Ryozo-san, how has PAX been treating you so far?
そうですね、僕もパックス本当に久々に来てしかもこの、新作のワイルズを、私有できるという形で今回、来れて本当に嬉しく思ってます。
It's been a while since I've last visited PAX, so it's great to be back here, especially because we have Monster Hunter Wilds first hands-on playable for the US, and I'm very excited to see how everybody feels about the game.
They gave me a clicker, so I'm not sure, is that working? All right, there we go. Well, we're all so excited to be here at PAX to show you a little bit more about Monster Hunter Wilds. We've got a lot to show today, so let's go ahead and get into it. A quick intro for those of you who are new to the game. I know we've got a lot of experienced hunters in the crowd. Monster Hunter Wilds, the next mainline entry into our hit action RPG series, and we just celebrated our 20th anniversary, which is pretty amazing, right? All right, so in Monster Hunter Wilds, you'll create your own hunter as part of the guild. You'll take on special assignments to investigate the new area in this game, which is called the Forbidden Lands. And this is a vast living world full of surprises. The team has worked really hard to create a world that feels truly alive. There are herds of monsters roaming the area, weather conditions will shift between the locales, and every hunt will feel different. And in the Windward Plains, which is the area that we have been showing quite a bit, and here at PAX, things will go from dangerous and dusty during the fallow period, which is kind of that weather conditions that we have seen with lots of sand. And then the world becomes very, very chaotic and unpredictable with the region's inclemency. This is an ecological phenomenon that just changes the hunt completely. And once the storm subsides, then we are in the plenty period where you see nice bright skies and things are relatively peaceful in the world of Monster Hunter. And weather changes generally lead to these crazy surprises. And for those of you that have played the demo already here at PAX, you might have seen a few of those already. Isn't that right, Ryozo-san?
はい、ですね、今回ですね、ワイルズではですね、ちょっと自然のですね、豊かさと、荒々しさみたいなこのいうようなちょっと二面性みたいなのもちょっと表現したいと思っています。
Yes, for Wilds, we aim to create a two-dimensional, two-faced aspect where you can see the dangerous aspects of the nature and the peaceful side. So we were really focusing on creating that within the game.
はい、なのでワイルズではフィールド上でもですね、ダイナミックに環境が変化していくっていうのも一つの特徴になっています。
And one of the important features of the locales in Monster Hunter Wilds is that the weather and conditions change drastically when you're on the field.
はい、で環境に応じて、現れるモンスターとかギミックとかも変わってきたりとかもしますので、毎回異なる、環境で、ワクワクしながらプレイしていただけます。
And there are certain monsters that appear during certain weather conditions, so and there are also other mechanics that you can use in certain weather conditions. So the gameplay offers a different hunting experience every time you're on the locale.
はい、またですね異常気象になるとですねそのフィールドのですね、生態系の頂点のような、モンスターが登場します。隔ての砂原というところではですね先日、公開したプロモーション映像に出ていましたレダウ、このモンスターがそれに当たります。
Also, during the inclemency, the apex monster of that locale tends to appear. And in the Windward Plains, Raidao, which was recently revealed in the latest trailer, will appear alongside sand tides.
はい、でモンスターの方もですね、群れで、行動するモンスターはよりその群れで、行動してもおかしくようなデザインにしてますし、レダウのようにですね一体でも存在感のあるような、モンスターに関してはその一体でもしっかり存在感があるようなデザインにしてます。
Also, the design of the monsters, when the monsters are moving in herds, we made it so that it was very natural, it seemed really realistic when they're out in the fields. And also for Raidao, even if it is just one single large monster, we wanted to focus on making it realistic so that it had a lot of, it was nice to have. Very sorry. It had a lot of impact just by having Raidao alone.
Yeah, Raidao has been getting some pretty amazing reactions. I know the community had a nickname for it for quite a while, so that was pretty awesome to see. And I know many of you at PAX have been watching some of the demos, and everybody's been trying to take out Raidao, even though that's not necessarily the target of the hunt. I think we've had like 3 or 4 completions so far, so shout outs to everybody that's been able to get that done. That's pretty cool. All right, so in Monster Hunter Wilds, let's talk about our hunting party. So in the demo that we have here at PAX West, you can only select for some preset hunters, but when the game is released, we will have the typical character creation. You'll be able to customize your hunter, and of course, your palico to your heart's content. The 2 left hunters here that we have, these are the ones that we feature in most of our trailers, so we do encourage you to create your hunter as you'd like when the game does release. The Palico is back, of course, and this time fully voiced. Ryozo-san, could you talk a little bit about the decision to have a voiced Palico?
はい、先ほど話した通りですね、今回環境の変化であったりとかがすごく起こる、シチュエーションにもなりますので、アイルお供のアイルですね、お供のアイルとか編纂者、プレイヤーに、ついてきてくれて、サポートしてくれるキャラクターとかがいるんですけど、そのようなキャラクターたちが、ゲーム中でもアドバイスをしてくれるようになっています。でお供アイルの方ですが、ボイス、話すことが、できるように今回なっているんですけど、昔のような感覚で遊びたいという方には、オプションの方でですね、アイルの言葉を昔のマニャーニャーみたいな、猫語って言ったらいいですかねの方に切り替えることもできますのでご安心ください。
Like I mentioned earlier, the environment in Monster Hunter Wilds keeps changing very drastically. So you will have the handler, Alma, who accompanies you onto the hunt, and also your Palico, who will be able to give you handful or helpful call outs throughout the hunt to alert you and bring you attention to what is happening in the surroundings. And of course, if you want to go back to the traditional meows, you can also do that through the options, so rest assured.
One new character that is making their debut in Monster Hunter Wilds is your hunter's animal mount, which is called the Sacred. You can see that here on the slide in the middle. I know many of you have had a chance to go to our photo op and mount the Sacred, take some really cool photos. The Sacred is a super, super helpful companion. It'll help you cover ground a little bit quicker, track down monsters. It kind of serves as almost like a mobile camp for you to be able to retrieve supply items and even store a secondary weapon, which we will talk about a little bit later. But let's talk about a couple of our characters first. So as Ryozo-san mentioned, Alma is our helpful handler who will guide you and accompany you on the hunt and give you lots of helpful information. Next is Nata. This is a mysterious child who accompanies the research commission. We don't know too much about him right now, but for those of you who have played the story quest here at PAX, you might have gotten a little bit of insight to their character. So please look forward to learning a little bit more information about Nata. Next up, we've got Olivia, a hammer-wielding veteran hunter with vast experience. She's taken on many special missions for the Hunters Guild prior to joining the research commission in Monster Hunter Wilds. And last but not least, our very popular guild smithy, Gemma. She'll be the one helping you craft your weapons and your armor throughout your journey. And I'd like to ask Ryozo-san, what did you think about the reactions and the popularity to Gemma when we first announced her?
ジェマ人気ですね。
Gemma's very popular, we are aware.
はい、ジェマが人気っていうのも僕も当然知ってますし、ただですね、他のアルマとかオリビアとか他にもキャラクターすごく魅力的なキャラクターいっぱいいますので、まだですね、ゲームのストーリーの部分とかもちょっと少ししか見せてないのであれですけど、しっかりこのキャラクターたちも存在感のあるキャラクターとなってますので、楽しみにしてもらえたらと思います。
Yes, we are very much aware that Gemma is popular globally. However, there are other characters such as Alma and Olivia who are also very fascinating characters. So I hope everyone keeps an eye out for them as well, especially during the story.
All right, well, this is a Monster Hunter game, so of course we must hunt. On your hunts, you'll have access to 14 different weapon types, each of which has plenty of different variations based on the monsters and the resources you'll be taking on your adventure. Ryozo-san, now that you can take 2 weapons on a hunt, which will you be taking?
ハンマーとハンマーです。
A hammer and a hammer.
So 2 hammers.
Yes.
I don't know why I expected anything else. All right, so some of you may have seen this artwork that we revealed at Summer Game Fest, showing the hunter facing off against one of the new monsters, Doshiguma, and how they can kind of move in packs to ambush you. And as a surprise, we brought along a video of us showing one of those hunts in action. What do you think? Should we check it out? All right, so everything we're showing you today is captured on our build here at PAX, running on PlayStation 5. You can see the glide ability with the Sacred there. And before we hunt, we have to do some preparation, right? So we're going to show you a little bit about our pop-up camps. These can be made in preset locations. There's a limited amount that you can make on the field. Just kind of slams in there like that. And with any Monster Hunter, cooking is essential. I think that's essential with every Capcom game, making amazing food. Ryozo-san, what was some of the inspirations for the cooking in this game?
そうですね、毎回ですね、モンスターハンターシリーズってこの食事のところっていうのをすごくこだわってまして、やっぱり食事ってすごくやっぱりパワーが出る、普段のいつもの生活でもパワーが出るものであったりとか元気が出るものでもあったりとかしますので、やっぱりゲーム中でもすごくここ表現であったりとかもこだわって作ってます。
Yes, in the Monster Hunter series, we're always careful with depicting how you eat or how you have meals in the game, because even in everyday life, it's how you get power for every day, eating good meals. So we were very careful in making it look delicious and enticing in the game.
So you see there, we just equipped the Ghillie Mantle. This is back from Monster Hunter World. We definitely want to stay undetected as we head into the hunt here. So now we found our target.
Got it.
これ土砂熊って結構群れで追っかけてきたりとかもするんですけど、群れで行動してるんですけど、自分たち一体一体もちょっと意識し合って、行動してたりとかするので、よく見たら追っかけてくるときちょっとお互いでこうちょっとなんだろうね、自分の道を作るような行動とかもしているところをよく見ていただいたらそんな行動もしてたりします。
Doshagumas tend to move in packs, but if you look at it carefully, each one of them actually acts in a different way. And even when it's hunting you or trying to pursue you, each individual Doshagumas tend to move in a different way, like a little being considerate of like what the other Doshagumas are acting or how they're going to act. So if you keep an eye out for that, it's a little interesting.
Yeah, something that's really cool with this game is now the quest just starts seamlessly when you do enough damage to the monster. So we did a little bowling ball roll with our barrel bomb there, which is new to this game. And this is my gameplay footage, so please be nice to me.
結構今回ですね、この胸で行動しているモンスターとか、モンスター同士をこう誘導したりとかっていうのもすごく一つ遊んでいただくアクションの選択肢の一つにもなってますので、小ヤシ玉とか、小ヤシ玉ですと、群れを引き離すことができたりとかですね、誘導弾だとそのモンスターを誘導していって、自分の連れて行きたいところに誘導していくこともできますので、そういうのもちょっと駆使していただきたいです。
Because in Monster Hunter Wilds, the monsters can move in packs. There's also a lot of methods that you can use to make your hunt a lot easier. For example, you can use dung pods to disperse packs, or use luring pods to lure certain monsters away from the pack and into a direction that you want to take it to.
Yeah, we're kind of in a bad way here trying to take on all these monsters. Like Ryozo-san said, there are different ways that we can try to get out of this situation. And now we have the sand tide, which is rolling in. This is the region's inclemency. So things are getting really dangerous now. We're going to try to lure this pack away from this area here.
今乗っているのがこの、今回からこれが今、誘導弾で誘導していっているところです。赤い線がプレイヤーに出てますね。これ誘導している時です。
When you have the red lines coming out from the hunter, it's because we're using the luring pod. When you have that shown, it means that you're attracting the monster towards you, as long as the red line is shown.
で今これプレイヤーが乗っている、生き物がですね、今回から、皆さんご存知かもしれませんけど、セクレトという、こちらも、キャラクターごめんなさい、ハンターをサポートしてくれているキャラクターになってます。新登場ですね、今回。
Also, as you can tell, and Joe mentioned earlier, the sacred is the animal mount that the hunter is on, and it's very useful during hunts. Allows you to traverse very quickly and easily through the locales.
でこれ異常気象中にですね、ちょっと雷が落ちてきてたりとかするんですけど、そういうのをモンスターに当てたりとかっていうこともできますね。さっきちょっと当たってましたけど、はい。
Earlier in this scene, you saw the Doshaguma being attacked by the lightning or being hit by the lightning, and during the inclemency or weather conditions, extreme weather conditions, you can use those environments to hit Doshaguma and get more damage than usual.
このセクレットこれが先ほどレイダウですね。
This is the Raydao, the apex monster.
Yeah, and typically you might not lead the monster out this far, but why not show off Raydao a little bit?
このレダウというのがですねとても驚異的なモンスターではあるんですけど、いわゆるモンスターハンターシリーズでよく言われる、パッケージモンスターとかメインモンスターという呼び方をするモンスターがいるんですけど、いわゆるパッケージにドーンと乗っているモンスターですかね。そのモンスターではレダウはないです。はい。
Just a note here, even though Raydao is a very significant monster in the game that you can see, in the traditional Monster Hunter series, we always have like a flagship monster. We just wanted to note that Raydao is not the flagship monster, so.
そちらのモンスターはまた別にいるので、ちょっとね、また今後の発表を楽しみにしておいてください。
There's a different flagship monster, so we hope you guys keep an eye out for further information.
So we're hitting a draw finisher here. This is something that you can do when you're mounted on the monster's back.
でですね、先ほどの説明しましたセクレトって結構ですね優秀でしてですね目的の場所までオートで、手を離せば、オートで連れて行ってくれますし、ちょっと自分があっちも寄り道したいなみたいな感じで行くと自分でも操作できる、ちょっとセミオート的な感じですかねの、サポートしてくれますので、かなり、道に迷いにくく今回なってます。
Also, the Sacred, one more note about it is that it can auto maneuver or auto take you to places or destinations that you want to go to. And if you want to go to a different place, you can control the Sacred to your liking. So it's very helpful even during hunts and expeditions.
でセクレトですね、の上で回復薬アイテムをちょっと使ったりとかできるアイテムとかもありますので、例えばちょっと危険になってきましたらセクレト呼んで乗ってもらって、そこで回復をしたりとか、してもらってもいいと思います。
There are certain items that you can use while mounted on the Sacred. So if you're low in health, you can mount the Sacred, and then while running away, you can drink potions and recover your health.
This is the offset slash. This is a new attack in Monster Hunter Wilds that I've been trying to hit a couple times here and have unfortunately missed it. But when you do hit it at the same time that a monster attacks, it'll kind of send them back reeling. There's our Palico dropping the shock trap for us. Something we've been doing a little bit is using focus mode to aim our true charge slashes, which notoriously greatsword users are kind of stuck in place and you can't move or maneuver too well. But now you can aim using focus mode, and it's a huge help in hitting those.
ちょっとまだシーンとかでは出てませんけど、ちょっと坂になってるところだったら傾斜になってるところだったらちょっとワールドとかでもまたちょっとスライディングしながらそこを置いていくようなアクションというのも今回はちゃんとありますので。
It's not shown in the video, but if you're standing on a slight hill, you can use sliding attacks like it was possible in Monster Hunter World. That's also available in Monster Hunter Wilds as well.
So something interesting with Doshiguma is that when it enters this enraged state, all of those red wounds on it kind of come back, and that's something that we definitely want to do. We want to destroy those wounds. So now it's kind of in a vulnerable period, and it knows it, so it's getting a little bit desperate.
This でヘルプのメッセージが来て、救難信号出せますよっていうヘルプのメッセージが来てますね。
Now we have the signal on the tutorial, basically telling you that you can shoot up an SOS flare to get help if you're having trouble, difficulties.
はい。今回ですね、この救難信号というところがですね、他の今までやってたプレイヤーの人が救難信号で来てくれてたんですけど、それが見つからない場合にはですね、NPC が助けに来てくれますので、よりサポートハンターが来やすくなっています。
In Monster Hunter Wilds, if you shoot up an SOS flare, in the past titles we had other players coming in to join your hunt to help, but this time if the game can't find other players, it will find an NPC support hunter to come and help you on your hunt.
でも今回は呼んでくれませんね。
You haven't called it yet, though.
We switched to the hammer, Ryozo-san, which is your favorite, so we definitely have to do that.
いやハンマーいいですね。
Hammers are good.
And now that we have the wounding system, you know, there's a lot of reasons for a hammer user to go for other places than just the head.
ちょっとこのようにですね、ちょっとほら小型のモンスターが大型のモンスターをちょっと攻撃してたりとか、まあこういうことも起こりうります。
We also have these small monsters attacking a large monster. So these kind of situations can also happen during the hunts as well.
Oh my.
These are called the Taliot, right? That's a new charge step there, so you can get a little bit of distance. Now I'm trying to hit this mighty charge slam. Not too much left there. I mean, we'll get it later.
そうですね。あれ少しずつ少しですけどちょっと移動していくことも可能になってますんで、位置の調整もちょっとできますんで。
During the mighty charge, you can kind of adjust the position that you are just a little bit, but you can adjust it.
Why don't we call in some?
ようやくここで救難信号を出すのかな。
Now we're using the
that's it.
SOS flare.
でこれは今一人でやっているので、NPC がサポートハンターとして来てくれますので。
Since we're playing a single player right now, we will have the support NPC support hunters join the quest.
はい。で今から来るオリビアっていう子はハンマーを持ってますので、どちらのハンマーがうまいか見といてください。
We also have Olivia, who's also using the hammer. So it's nice to see how Olivia and Joe, who's better at using the hammer.
またこれ今環境が変わりました。あ、来たな。
The environment changed, and now we have Raydao on the scene.
I love the sound effects for Raydao. It's really unique.
もう少しですね。
Just a little bit more.
I think Doshiguma knows that it's in a bad way right now. It's definitely outnumbered.
今回PAXで出展している、バージョンの、ロムでもレダウ出てくるんですけど、レダウを討伐にしに行く人も結構いますね。
Even on the show floor, you can get your hands-on gameplay, and in the ROM, there is Raydao, and you can fight it. Like Joe said, I think we had like 3 hunts so far, but it's very difficult. But if you can, please give it a try.
Oh, nice, nice.
I thought that would do more damage when I did it, so.
もうすぐですね。はい。
Just a little bit more.
Yeah, and in this section right here, you know, everybody that's watching at home can kind of get a better sense of the Raydao sound effects here.
またレダウがいるかな。いますね。
Raydao is still here.
Just won't go away.
On guard.
今がツタの罠ができるんで、やらない。はい。
There's also a bind trap, but we haven't used it yet.
あ、オリビアもやられてます。
Olivia's being attacked.
うん Just like with the great sword, now we can aim our big bang attack, which is very, very helpful.
まあもうすぐだと思いますけどね。
Just a little bit more, I think.
You see the
お、
grasp
当てれるか。
on fire.
Mighty charge.
おお、ナイス。 そろそろですかね。
It must. I think it's a little bit more, and we should be good.
I think it's pretty much heading back to where we started the hunt at this point.
The other Dungeon Goombas are here.
We need our large dung pod now. Kind of disperse everybody here. It's a big cloud.
これで小屋弾や弾や
Was the large tongue
小屋
pop?
弾をやりますので、これで群れが離れていくと思い
Hopefully
ます。
that'll disperse the pack.
はい。もうだいぶ弱ってますね。
It's pretty weak right now.
Yeah, I think everybody has their different ways of ending the hunt for that last hit on the monster, especially when it goes to sleep. But I think it's only appropriate that we end the hunt the way we started it.
お、これはスタートの時と同じ締め方をするのかな。
Now we're, like Joe said, trying to end the hunt like we started it.
Now you can stand on the monster when you carve it.
This is a rare research opportunity.
ちょっとね、もう今回こういうちょっと細かいところもいろいろありますので、
We were really wanting to get detailed about all the details about being able to actually go on the monsters as you carve this time. So yeah.
And once you finish the quest, it doesn't back you out or anything, so you can continue to roam the world. And we're going to take a look at a familiar friend here.
おう、かわいい。
And we're going to talk about this one shortly, so hang on to that. But what did you think of the hunt? All right, we're kind of just riding off into the distance here, just to show you guys that it's kind of it is an open area. Oh, there we go. Here's our next slide. All right, well. Like we said, we know many of you love our friend here, which you have all named Baby Puke Puke. We saw a lot of attention on this one in one of our recent trailers, and it really went I mean, I don't want to say the word, but it went wild. We saw tons of love for the monster in the form of fan art, paintings, crochet, just overall excitement. It was pretty incredible. Ryozo-san, did the reaction surprise you?
正直ですね、ここまで、ベビープケプケって呼ばれると思ってなかったんですけど、でここまでちょっと皆さんに盛り上がっていただけると思ってなかったんですけど、実はですね、この生き物なんで、プケプケの赤ちゃんではなくてですね、さっきもお見せしましたけど、名前としましては初めて今日皆さんにお伝えしますけど、アワウ タイズクというですね、これ環境生物ですねになります。でそちらの、初公開になりますけど、公式のアートを見て、持ってきてますので、実際どういうデザインなのか見てもらえたらと思います。
I didn't expect everybody to, have a very big reaction or towards this, what everybody likes to call baby puke puke. Actually, unfortunately, it's not a baby puke puke, but this time, as a first reveal, we brought an artwork for this. It's an actual endemic creature called Amstrigian, and we're pleased to bring it to you guys here.
そうですね、正直こんなにこの生物にスポット当たって発表できるとは思ってなかったですけど。
We didn't think this endemic life would receive so much spotlight and be able to give the artwork to everybody in this kind of shape, but it's always a nice surprise.
はい。でこちらのですね環境生物の方はですね、普段はですね火の森という最近のプロモーション映像に出てきてるステージあると思うんですけど、普段はそちらの方にですね、生息してるんですけど、隔ての砂原がですね豊穣期ちょっと豊かな感じになってきた時に繁殖のためにやってくるちょっと渡り鳥的な生態を持ってます。
Amstrigians generally reside in the Scarlet Forest, which was recently revealed in the latest trailer, but they migrate to the Windward Plains during the plenty, which is filled with lots of green and fauna, to breed. So they mate and share nesting and feeding duties to raise their babies.
はい、でこの、環境生物ですけど、つがいを作って巣作りや餌やりを分担して、子育てをします。フィールド上ではですね餌となるバッタを捕まえるところとかですね、木の上に作った、巣でですね餌やりをする姿とかも実際に、見れますので、ちょっとそこら辺も観察していただけたらと思っています。でまたですねこの、環境生物以外にもさまざまな生き物が、フィールド上にもいますので、ぜひ、製品版の時は、いろいろ探してもらえたらと思います。
Amstrigians, they mate, nest, and also breed their babies in the Windward Plains. But on the field, you can see them catching grasshoppers and also feeding in the nests that they built in the trees, like we were watching in the video right now. Also, there are various other endemic life and creatures that can be spotted while you're out on the field. So we hope you keep an eye out to see what kind of other endemic life is out there.
I would die for Amstrigian. But speaking of baby creatures that I would die for, there is an adorable baby sacred creature that you can find in the demos here at PAX. Just look at it in all of its glory. It is very cute and cuddly. If you visit Kunafa Village in our demos, you'll be able to see where they are. This is the town where sacred are raised, so you'll see plenty of baby sacred. And if you look closely enough, you'll be able to see a little bit more of them. So yeah, before we wrap things up, Ryozo-san, do you have a message for all of the hunters out there?
はい、今日ちょっとお話ししました通りにワイルズの方でですね細かなところとかも本当にこだわって、作ってますので製品版になっていただいたらですねそういうところをですね発見していただくような、ワクワク感というのもあるゲームとなってますので、ぜひ本当に細かいところまでこだわって作ってますので、そちらの方もぜひ、皆さんに見ていただけたら、開発みんなも嬉しいと思ってます。
Like I mentioned earlier, Monster Hunter Wilds is very detailed and really meticulously designed. So when the game actually comes out, we hope that everybody plays it by themselves and finds out a lot of the small details that maybe you would have missed. But take a close look to see what is out there. And the development team is looking forward to everybody playing their game.
On behalf of all of us on the Monster Hunter team, we just want to say thank you. It is due to all of your efforts, your love and your passion for the series that has brought the series to the level that it is at today. So we just want to say thank you so much and want to give it up for the community. So thank you so much. And like we mentioned, we've got a lot of activities here at PAX. We've got our two playable demos that you can go ahead and play at our Capcom booth. We've got our Sacred Photo Op, and again, there's been so many amazing cosplayers and different people up there, so thanks again for checking out our photo booth. And of course, Ryozo-san will be here for our signing session, so be sure to check out those sessions and drop by the booth when you can. And with that, I want to say thank you again to our special guest, Ryozo Tsujimoto. And again, we hope you all look forward to coming by the booth. Sorry. Well, with all that said, we again just want to thank everybody for being here. Before we close things out, we are going to show our most recent trailer, so let's go ahead and do that.
My word, is this a Lollabarina floret? We must be near its nest. We could do a lot worse for an interim camp.
Once your business here is concluded, you should find shelter. The sands come alive this time of year, like a wild beast bristling with lightning.
From the look of it, that must be this region's apex predator. Guild permission granted. Begin the hunt.
Understood. So tasty!
All right, well, yeah, just a reminder for everybody, Monster Hunter Wilds releases on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, and Steam in 2025. We are so excited for the game. And of course, as is tradition, we'd like to ask Ryozo-san to send us off with our traditional happy hunting send-off.
皆さん本当に今日はありがとうございました。本当に皆様の熱い熱気というのをですね、感じましたので、日本の、開発にもしっかりこの、皆さんの熱気というのを持って帰りたいと思っております。モンスターハンターワイルズの方ですね、まだまだ一部の情報しか出してませんので、これからの情報も、ぜひご期待していただけたらと思ってます。
Lastly, thank you everyone. It was really great to see everyone so excited for this game. I can't wait to take all this excitement back to Japan and share it with the development team. When Monster Hunter Wilds comes out, the information for Monster Hunter Wilds is only revealed partially, so we hope everybody keeps an eye out for more information that we have coming down the line.
はい、では最後はいつもの恒例のやつで締めたいと思っています。
Now, like Joe said, we would like to do the usual Monster Hunter chant.
いくにいいですか皆さん。はい。3、2、1、Happy Hunting! Thank you! Okay.
All right. Well, thanks so much, Ryozo-san, for making it all the way here from Japan. We truly, truly appreciate it. Ryozo-san's going to take a quick break, and he'll join us at the end for our big group photo. So we'll see you in a little bit. Thank you.
Thank you.
How amazing was he, first of all? Are y'all having fun? There we go. Well, now let's hit the streets with Jackie to give us a brief on Terry Bogard's addition to Street Fighter 6. I love this. And some more information about some upcoming titles. Jackie is going to take you for a ride. Jackie.
All right. Hi, everybody. I have a lot to share today. Thank you so much for coming. As you guys know, we recently released the Terry Bogard's gameplay trailer not too long ago. So we'll be sharing some more details on that, as well as some never-before-seen concept art for you guys. So that's a PAX exclusive. In addition to that, we also have Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection Arcade Classics coming up very soon, just a few weeks soon. So we also are in teams with Marvel to put together a brand new, never before seen Marvel vs. Capcom comic for the physical edition. So we will be sharing that cover also as a PAX panel exclusive. So, but before all of that, you guys may have seen, we actually announced Capcom Fighting Collection 2, featuring some awesome titles, right? So we have Kim here, who is heading up the project, who's in the panel today. So thought you would kick it off with some details.
Sure. Hello, people. What's up? All right, my name is Kim. I'm the brand manager for Capcom Fighting Collection 2, and it was recently announced just last week, and it was an absolute pleasure to see everyone's excitement on this. Just search up YouTube, Capcom Fighting Collection 2 reactions, and you can see some crazy, crazy stuff. So Capcom Fighting Collection 2 includes 8 iconic titles. I'm talking about Capcom vs. SNK 1, Capcom vs. SNK 2, yeah! I'll cheer for that too. Power Stone 1, Power Stone 2, Capcom Fighting Evolution, Plasma Sword, Street Fighter Alpha 3 Upper, and Project Justice. Okay, I see we got some fans here. It's cool. All right, for some people that didn't see the trailer, very few of you, let's just roll it and check it out.
Yeah, come on. Everybody come alive real quick. Battle of the strong, survival of the fit. Take your best shot, hope you don't miss.
I ain't never scared, never quitting is the motto.
Yeah, come on. Everybody come alive real quick. Battle of the strong, survival of the fit. Take your best shot, hope you don't miss. A new challenger is among us.
They can take it higher, they can take it much farther.
Fast with the hands, E Honda. Defend my legacy with strength and honor. The greatest ever. Showdown, this is my arena.
All right, and speaking of a SNK collaboration, I'm going to pass it back to Jackie to talk about how Terry Bogard has entered the Street Fighter universe.
Thanks, Kim. It's been great working alongside SNK and joining our two worlds together. Revealing Terry and Mai in this year's Character Pass at Summer Game Fest shocked and surprised fans in a major way, and we're just so glad to have them both included into the story and show more details about Terry Bogard today. But before I do that, I'd actually like to share his latest gameplay trailer, so let's hit it.
This is gonna be fun. I'm still on a journey.
Come get some.
Traveling to new places, experiencing new things, meeting new faces, having good fights. Fight, drink, eat, sleep, repeat. Seriously, it's a good life. I'll pick up the check.
Awesome. Woo! Awesome. So some hardcore fans may have recognized some of his iconic moves like Power Wave or Quick Burn from the Fatal Fury series. There's definitely more to be revealed, but as you guys know, he's coming out September 24th, so very, very soon. While creating the concept of Terry, the development team really worked through a lot of iterations to capture the essence of this character and how he can fit into our universe. So to celebrate his anticipated release, we wanted to share some never-before-seen concept art. Would you guys be down? Awesome. There we go. Ooh. So, the Street Fighter development team, they are such passionate fans of SNK's work and have such a deep respect for the team that really shines through every aspect of his character design. This was a very rare opportunity for them to work on not only such a special character like Terry, but just actually a character outside of the Capcom universe and integrating it into ours. So they really poured their hearts into crafting every detail that really resulted in nothing short but amazing and spectacular. So from the initial concept art to the final reveal that happened at Gamescom opening night live, it's really clear that they really want Terry to feel right at home into our world. So fans have been really thrilled about his unique fighting style and as well as the meticulous attention to detail from his unique fighting kit, as well as how he overall looks and feels within Street Fighter 6. So he's a great addition to the roster. Again, he's coming out September 24th. In the meantime, he's available to play at the booth all weekend, so come check him out. So last but not least, I kind of wanted to share a bit more of Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection coming up in a few weeks. But before we get into more details on that, including the comic, I just thought I'd share the latest trailer to catch everyone up. Can you believe it? Time flew by so fast. We actually announced this collection back in June, and now it's coming out in just a couple weeks. It's so exciting to have 7 classic titles all in one game, you know, from Marvel superheroes, Marvel vs. Capcom 1 and 2, and of course the title that really started it all with the partnership, The Punisher. So again, coming out on Nintendo Switch, PC, and PlayStation. So that will be on September 12th for digital platforms, and then on your favorite retail stores November 22nd. Now, before we kind of close out the fighting section, I did want to share a little bit more of this special never-before-seen comic cover. So you guys want to check it out? Ooh. So again, we've been working with Marvel for a brand new 32-page comic that takes place where Marvel and Capcom universes collide. And I don't want to spoil too much of the story itself, but it does look like M. Bison and Dr. Doom are teaming up together. That has both your favorite Capcom characters and Marvel characters pitting up against each other. So more to come on why they're duking it out, and also how they come together to take down the bad guys. This has been such an honor to actually put together this comic. especially because the team itself are huge fans of Marvel vs. Capcom, just like we're huge fans of Marvel as well. Again, this comic is going to be only available for our special edition day one. For that physical side of things, perfect gift for the holiday season. So don't forget to pick it up. You can pre-order now. And I think that's all of the awesome news that I have for the fighting game side. I'll pass it back to Jackie. Thank you, guys.
Let's hear it for Jackie. She has a great name and great presentation as well. But now I'll let Kim drop in and give us the inside scoop on Dead Rising Deluxe Remaster, shopping malls, and a zombie outbreak. What's better, am I right? Kim, take it away.
Nothing is better, actually. That's the answer. All right, what's up, guys? It's me again. My name's Kim. I'm the brand manager of Dead Rising Deluxe Remaster. And boy, am I excited to talk about this soon-to-be-released game. And while I'm at it, well, I'll just reveal some exclusive content, too. Yeah? Sound good? All right, so it's been about 8 years since the last Dead Rising title. And back in July, we revealed that Dead Rising is indeed back. It's time to bring Dead Rising back to its roots, and this means back to modern consoles, and that means beautiful 4K visuals, 60 FPS, and this is so much more than just a beautiful face-up, because you guys deserve so much more, right? Because without you guys, we wouldn't be here. So I'm talking about tons of quality of life changes and improvements, such as improve controls, improve enemy AI. This is now voiced in 9 different languages now, a new map navigator, and so much, much more. I have to laugh at this too, I'm sorry. All right, this game is wild and over the top in every way that's good. Do you want to obliterate tons of zombies with one giant swing? Sure, check. Do you want to plan your escape with Surfbot's help? Also check. All right, let's get started with our very first exclusive reveal right now. Ooh, oh yes. So Dead Rising has taken inspiration from many, many zombie movies from the past, and we wanted to pay homage to this with our own created movie-style poster. We worked with Terry Wolfinger, a very, very talented illustrator who has won awards for many things. He's won the 2014 Key Art Award for Best Display, and he created a masterpiece here. So look at Frank West, look at him. With his frying pan, one of many examples of many weapons that you can use in the game. There's a lot of Easter eggs in this poster, so once we post it, I'm very excited to see what you guys are able to find. Dead Rising Deluxe Remaster has a plethora of costumes that are coming out on digital launch day, September 19th. Do we have any Resident Evil fans in here? Do we have any Mega Man fans? I know we got some Street Fighter fans up in here, right? All right, I got 4 trailers for you guys. All right, roll it.
That would be the same guy that shot you.
The basement of the North Plaza.
Your girlfriend sent me to find you. Let me go! Hey!
Have you seen my baby? I can't live without my precious little sweetie donkey.
Pre-order now. All right, I know for sure this costume here specifically is going to get tons of love. The trombone costume here is available as a part of the Mega Man DLC set, but it's also available in our Dead Rising Deluxe Remaster Digital Deluxe Edition. Say that 3 times. I dare you. Look at Ken here, looking oh so cool, ready to spam uppercuts against the entire zombie apocalypse. We are very, very proud of this costume here. So let's take a second to appreciate Chris Redfield's jacket, the Widow's Peak, the pants, knee pads. This is an awesome costume. Another iconic Resident Evil character. Things are never safe when Nemesis is in town. A little fun fact here, as you probably noticed in the trailer, there was a rocket launcher that was used. And I am happy to confirm that rocket launcher is coming to Dead Rising Deluxe Remaster for the first time. And these are just a sample of many costumes coming to the game September 19th. And don't forget, this game is pre-orderable now, and it comes with 3 pre-order costumes and 3 associated background music tracks as well. It's available. It's going to be available on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and Steam. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you, and welcome to Zombie Paradise.
Let's hear it for Kim! And now we'll open the case on the Ace Attorney Investigations collection, and I'm going to hand it over to Investigator Trevor at the scene of the crime. Ooh.
Thanks so much, Jackie. Hello, everybody. As she said, my name is Trevor Mitch. Not only am I brand manager here, but I'll be the special investigator assigned to this case. Today, we're going to look into the Ace Attorney Investigations collection. So, if you're not familiar with the Ace Attorney Investigation series, it's a spin-off of the mainline series where you play as a prodigal prosecutor himself, Miles Edgeworth. The Investigation collection contains both of the investigation games, Ace Attorney Investigations 1, Miles Edgeworth, and Ace Attorney Investigations 2, Prosecutor's Gambit. If you weren't aware, Ace Attorney Investigations 2 was never previously localized and released in the West, so it is debuting with the Ace Attorney Investigation collection. Sorry about that. It needed room for that applause. So, if you're not familiar with the Investigation series, they're a little different from the mainline games. You can see here we're actually taking control of Edgeworth and walking around crime scenes. We'll find evidence, we'll talk to witnesses, and interrogate suspects. We're not in the same first-person style kind of pointing and clicking around crime scenes like in the mainline series. I will spare us having to talk to the Blue Badger, though. So, Edgeworth has a couple special investigative techniques in his arsenal, one of which is the logic system. So, across an investigation, you'll come across different pieces of evidence and facts of a case, and using impeccable logic and fantastic style, you're going to put those pieces together to create entirely new evidence. We see here, the victim was a detective, and he was killed with a revolver. Putting those 2 pieces together, we can hypothesize that he might have been killed with his own gun. Faithful Gumshoe, we're going to order him to check if indeed that is the case. Let's see. Indeed, he was murdered with his own weapon. So, now that we know that, it changes the facts of the case just a bit. So, in Ace Attorney Investigations 2, you'll also have a special interrogation technique called mind chess. So, when Edgeworth is interviewing witnesses or suspects, he needs to outmaneuver them rhetorically and be able to catch them in their own lies. I know this guy just looks so trustworthy, but I get the feeling he might be hiding something. So, by the way, this character was actually in the first Ace Attorney games. If you recognize him, he has been, spoilers, incarcerated for his heinous crime, and Edgeworth is interviewing him again. So we're drawing the information out of him slowly, trying to get him in a corner, letting him hang himself with his own things. And part of that is knowing when to press and knowing when to hold off. So here we see we're baiting him a little bit. The elegant bow, as always. Yes, this totally didn't panic at all there. Here we go. Here comes the attack. Caught him in his own lie. So, we've done a lot to the investigation series as well. So if you're a fan of the original pixel art, or you're just nostalgic for the first game, you can choose to play with either the classic sprites or the all-new HD animations. A really cool fact about this is we have the original series character designer Tetsuro Iwamoto and a team of very skilled designers along with him working on all of these assets to bring them into HD. So it's very much maintaining the same soul and passion for the original sprites into these new HD formats. If you're interested in this process, you can check us out at Ace Attorney on Twitter, where you can see like this post up in the upper right where we have shown the process from taking the original classic sprites to the new HD animations. It's a really cool process. We've also added a lot of quality of life changes. We're in 6 new additional languages. We have an episode and chapter select that will let you choose not only what case you want to start at, but what point in any case you want to start at right from the beginning. Of course, you can start either title as well. And we have a story mode and autoplay. I know story mode sounds like it's a story game. What do you mean you have a story mode? Story mode is actually a function that will play the game for you. So if you just want to sit back and watch the narrative unfold, you can activate story mode, and Edgeworth will automatically move across the screen. He'll find all of the right evidence, he'll talk to all the right characters, and make all the right decisions. So it's really cool to get cozy and just sit back and watch it happen. We also have a demo available. It's available now. It's here at the PAX booth, but it is also available online for PlayStation 4, Xbox X and S, Steam, and excuse me, and is also covers both cases. So you can play the first section from case 1 and the first section from Investigations 2, and all of the progress you make in that demo will carry over to your main save. So I hope you guys check it out. So to wrap up here, it is available for pre-order. If you do pre-order, you get a really cool bonus, which is a bunch of these in-game music arrangements. These are some of the most popular songs that we think people would really like. And not only can you listen to them through the in-game music viewer, through the gallery, but you can also set them for your in-game music. So if you like the songs, you can have them play while you're playing the game. So before we end here, let's check in with Edgeworth for a special announcement. What do you guys think? Let's see what he has to say.
Oh my God, Edgeworth, who could have done this? It had to be somebody here. It had to be one of us. It had to be someone among us.
That's the Ace Attorney Investigations collection is coming to Among Us starting September 9th. If you log into Among Us, you will get the exclusive Miles Edgeworth costume for your crewmate. So with that little mystery solved, I think I will kick it back to Jackie.
Okay, I have been dying to say this. Case closed. Thanks. Okay, who wants to take a photo? Yeah, let's do it. Okay.
Yes.
We'll get our panelists to stand up here, and if you all want to stand up and just put your arms up, make sure you're spotted in the photo later. Yep, we got the lights on. Okay, crowd in, everybody. Yay! Do you guys want to help me with the countdown? Okay, you're going to help me with the countdown? 3, 2, 1. Yay, y'all are awesome. Well, that wraps up the Capcom Presents panel. Make sure you head on over to the Capcom booth as well. But see y'all later, PAX West. You're awesome. Bye.